popular. 1,000 of these have already been ordered in this show. It's from Plow and Hearth, and it is our fabulous grand finale fireworks garden spinner. We just got these back in stock. It has sold out both times it's been presented. Remember, today already 1,000 of you have jumped on the lines for it, and we haven't even shown it to you yet. We do have a special price on it today, even better than ever. It's called an event price, which is for our garden event day today. And it's also on 2 easy payments, which means you can get this today for under $25 on your credit card.
Fantastic.
Amazing. I love these. Of course, this is our friend Nancy Brandemuller, who again is here to tell us about our hot pick wind spinner. Would you say this is one of the most popular, if not the most popular wind spinner ever from Plow and Hearth?
I'll tell you, yes, it's very popular.
People love all the colors and just the whole like bang, pow design.
It looks like the 4th of July or, you know, New Year's Eve.
Or pinwheels.
Just
or
beautiful.
It's so fun.
It's so fantastic. And, you know, Plow and Hearth really specializes in oversized wind spinners. They've got great engineers, great designers to make sure you're getting a smooth spin because of those bearings that are inside there. But also what's really cool about Plow and Hearth wind spinners that are these oversized spinners is it's not only going to spin around and around, it's going to spin on top of the pole. So every time you look at it, it's something different. And I think this design is so special because to me, it looks like bits of glass.
Yeah.
But yet it is metal, safe to leave outside. And I'm going to stop it for a second so you can see that color is all around, front and back of each one of these. And so you've got bursts of color.
How pretty.
Everywhere. So pretty.
I just love it. It's so much fun. It's a party in your garden, and it can stay out year round, even when the garden is asleep. I've got mine out in the yard. I know you do too. They stay out in the snow and the whatever. It doesn't matter. They are spectacular, even with a slight breeze. It doesn't take a big gust of wind to make them move, which, you know, I don't know if you call that aerodynamic or whatever, but they really move wonderfully, whether it's just slightly breezy or a puff of wind or a windy day. They look great no matter what.
In fact, Plow and Hearth has designed the spinners so that they will start moving with as little as 3-mile-an-hour winds. And last night when I was walking my dog Gracie.
Nice name.
Exactly, great name. I saw it spinning at night. There happened to be light from the house and I saw it spinning last night. So it is really spectacular. So this would be a really cool one if you have any spotlights to put on it so that you can see it at night.
See, sometimes it'll get going like this.
Beautiful,
and it spins around, and then both the top pieces spin as well.
Exactly.
It's just so fun.
So pretty, exactly.
It's going to take you about 15 minutes to put it together. It's very easy instructions to, at the most. Now, the first one I did took me that long. And basically you put the pole together and it shows you how to, you got all the nuts and bolts that you need, and you just put the 2 sides of the spinner on. There's also a stake that goes into the ground, or you can put it in a flower pot, but it is very sturdy, so this doesn't get wibbly wobbly.
Exactly. There's a set of extra prongs on there, so there's 3 prongs and the center pole, so it's very stable. And so just find a spot in your yard. Play around with it a little bit.
Yeah, you can move it from place to place.
Exactly, and I definitely suggest put it in a place where you can see it from inside, especially this time of year, because you want to see it. Nothing else is really going on right now in most parts of the country.
Put it in a place where your neighbors can see it.
They'll ask you about it.
And they'll be so jealous, and you know, in a nice way. We put ours where you can see it coming up. We have a long curvy driveway, and the first turn of it, we've got one of them standing right there in this little grotto of trees. And you can see it spinning when you first turn into my driveway. And then we can also see it spinning from the house. We also have one in the backyard, and we have one out by our garden shed. So wherever you look, there's something moving and colorful and beautiful. And it's Plow and Hearth, so you know the quality is great. By the way, it is Plow and Hearth. So you know they sell these on their own website for a lot more money, don't you?
Yes.
I'm not going to quote the price, but I mean, hey, you can wait for this to sell out here and then go get one from them, and you will spend a lot more money, especially today, because today we have an event price, which is less than even we usually sell it for.
Well, what I love is it is that great Plow and Hearth quality, and Plow and Hearth is known for doing spectacular oversized wind spinners. They've got great designers, really great engineers to make sure they're balanced, they're beautiful, there's precision bearings inside, they're right here in the middle.
Yeah, they don't get squeaky or rusty.
It's silent.
And they're really very nice quality. I'm going to stop it for just a second, just so you can see some detail, because we've made these look sort of antiqued or weathered on purpose, right? So you're going to see yellow and green, blue and red. and they're painted on both sides.
Yes.
But they're kind of almost oxidized.
It's like they're foiled, and this has been hand applied, but I want you to know you don't have to worry about this coming off.
No,
That's
it doesn't.
on
It doesn't come off any
No,
further.
exactly.
It's coated to stay just like that. This is all powder coated.
Right, exactly, and it's going to stay on there. I'm going to scratch it, and you'll see that that stays on there, even though it's been hand applied. There's a coating on there that's going to help it resist the elements, and so it's going to just continue to spin and have that burst of color. This is just really a fun one that helps you, you know, remember those summer days when you're laying down on your back and you're looking at the fireworks up in the sky.
Yeah,
or,
and these are, again, a spectacular burst of color even in the winter. 3,000 plus now ordered since we started this show. It's very, very popular. It has sold out both times it was on the air before. We have not been able to get this in for months and months, so we just decided, okay, let's just bring it in for the opening garden day of the year, because it is one that you absolutely love. We've sold other spinners. Some of them are like a solid bronze, or they're done in a metallic color. The ones that are multicolor are always the most popular, and this one has more spots of color on it than any of the other ones.
Exactly.
And I just love the pinwheel shape of it.
I agree, and I love actually the somewhat airy design to it, because if you have beautiful plants or flowers behind it, or just, you know, like maybe a pond or something, it shows up through this. Oh, I'm sorry, I got my elbow in the way. But it just really shows that off. You've got great, beautiful colors spinning around there and the beautiful curved spokes, but then again, you can see the beautiful background behind us, and it's really just a cool piece that is that sculptural piece that's colorful and fun.
Metal sculpture is a very hot thing in the gardens now. The other thing is, look, it doesn't do anything except make you smile. It is something that is decorative. It spins, it moves, it's pretty. It's not a tool, it doesn't have a function, it's not a sprinkler, but I love things that are simple and make me happy in the garden. The garden is a place to smile. There's a lot of things in the garden that are a lot of work. This is not. This is something you pop it together, you stand it up, and you enjoy.
Right.
And definitely put it someplace where you'll either see it from in the house, or definitely where you'll see it when you're outside, because it will truly make you smile. Let's say hi to Gloria in Illinois. Hi, Gloria. How are you today?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm so glad this came on, because I bought one last year and I was going to give it to my husband. We ended up giving it to my stepdaughter-in-law, and I'll tell you, I love it. I love the colors. I love the way it's sprays. It looks so nice in a garden. And I was so disappointed that I didn't have it for my husband, but this year I got it for him.
Good.
Oh, good.
I'm so glad. And they are just lovely, aren't they? I mean, they're just a very pleasurable thing to have out there.
It is beautiful in the garden. I mean, it just brings out those colors and the flowers. I mean, it just makes you feel happy.
And you know, depending on where you put it, I know I stood mine out there when my shrubs were kind of babies and hadn't grown in yet. And now they've grown up to the point where they're almost all the way up the pole.
Oh, okay.
And so all you see is the spinning part. It's almost like it's suspended in midair.
That's cool.
It's so pretty.
Oh, that will be gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you enjoy it.
I'm glad you got one for the two of you, Gloria. That's wonderful.
I'm so glad it came on today. I was just ecstatic. I'm not kidding you.
And you got a better price today than before, too.
I know it, because I know what I paid for it last year.
Well, thank you for calling. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
And have fun.
Great day.
Have fun all season. It's going to be a good season.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye. So, again, she spoke about her stepdaughter-in-law. I have a stepdaughter as well, and she and her husband and my 2 grandsons just got a new house. So this would be a fabulous housewarming gift.
It really would.
Or if you want to send one to your parents or to someone in your family as just a great gift for the family, for the yard.
Exactly.
This is spectacular, but definitely get one for yourself. And even if you don't have a yard, if you live in a high rise and you have a big flower pot,
like we have here,
that you can have it out on your balcony. This is something that you can have in a flower pot on your patio or your deck. It's not a prerequisite of having a big yard to have this, even though it is oversized.
Yep.
It's just so absolutely stunning. It's like having a party every day.
I agree. You know, just so people know, it is about 6¼ feet tall. It's about 24 inches across, and it is very simple assembly. You can do it in about 5 or 10 minutes. And what I love about the Plow and Hearth quality is it's something that's going to give you joy in your garden for many seasons to come.
Yeah.
And I love that it's taking advantage of vertical space. So if you have a spot that maybe you would love to have a tree, but it's just not going to work, or you want to have something that's going to be above your flowers, like you said, or above your shrubs. It's a great idea. This is a great way to add that color, to add that fun, and we're drawn to motion. We love seeing motion in the yard, and I think that's a great way to add interest in your garden and to have something that's different. And spinners are a great, easy way to do that.
They really are. They're just, if you don't have one, I encourage you to try one today. Well, we have, first of all, our most colorful and at the best price ever, because they are easy to put together and then stand it out in your favorite spot and just step back. I promise you, the first time you install it, you will stand back and stare at it for a while. Right. Your neighbors might wonder, what did she lose? And she's looking, she's staring at something in her yard. Right. But then the next time, they'll be the one staring at it. Right. Because it's just mesmerizing, and it's just so enjoyable and adds so much fun to your outdoor experience. So stay on the lines for this. Over 5,000 of these now ordered. Remember, we've had this on only 2 other days. On both of those days, by the end of the day, it had sold out. So we want to make sure that you get yours today before that happens again. Over half of our quantity is already spoken for in just this one presentation. This one usually goes very quickly, even though each time we reorder it, we try to bring in more. There's just a lot of people out there who love this, who either didn't get it last time or who are seeing it this time for the first time, or maybe like our caller are coming back for a second one to give or keep. So again, this is what we call our grand finale fireworks spinner from Plow and Hearth, which, by the way, we haven't even talked about because I just take it for granted that everybody knows that brand. Oh, I'd love to share a little bit about them. They are phenomenally good with their quality and design.
So known for great quality, for really unique and enduring designs that you're going to enjoy in your yard. You know, Plow and Hearth specializes in bringing you products that you're just not going to see anywhere else. And wind spinners, these oversized wind spinners, are really a specialty of Plow and Hearth. They've done them for a long time. They know the right way to design them, so they're beautiful, they're impactful, and they're those pieces that identify your house as somewhere special. So, you know, you can always be proud to have something that's made by Plow and Hearth in your yard, and to know that this is designed to be used outside. Feel free to put it out right now. Enjoy it, because nothing else is going on in your garden. This is designed to withstand the elements, so start enjoying it now.
Thanks, Nancy. And I tell you what, these are super popular, over 6,000 ordered. So stay on the lines for yours. Get the event price, get the easy pay, get it before it sells out again, because well over half of our quantity is gone on that one. All right, everybody, that is going to wrap up my very first garden party of the year. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be on vacation at the end of this week for a couple of weeks, so